In April, City Council unanimously
The City of St. Catharines hosted a Black History Month launch in council chambers on February 1st. The traditional flag raising still occurred, but a packed gallery also heard from various speakers, were entertained by Caribbean drummer Chris Fire, and were informed about a number of new activities that will take place this month.
One, this was community driven. I had folks from the Black community, Black-led organizations coming to me and saying, hey, you know, what is the city doing? And that caused a lot of reflection. What are we doing? Is it really just going to be a flag raising? So that kind of started this collaborative approach where we thought, okay, you know, this year let's do something bigger and better and show the folks in our community that, you know, we really do value that rich Black history here and we want to celebrate it.
It serves another purpose in terms of getting the word out on a busy month of programming.
Yeah, absolutely it does, and you know, having it right on the 1st is that official launch, right? And I hope the buzz after today will be like, okay, what is going on in our neighborhood? And hopefully those events will be very well attended.
One floor down from the council chambers, an art display has just been installed thanks to a collaboration between 3 local groups.
You know, you come in, the art on the wall, the photos of mayors past, you know, it's not necessarily reflective of our diverse communities here in St. Catharines. So this was really, I can't take any credit, this was really community driven. And then our culture department said, absolutely, we can find some space for this art. So we have an art exhibit down there right now, recontextualizing Black history through art. It's going to be on through the month, available for viewing to the public, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. And hopefully we'll see it last a little bit longer than February. That's to be determined.
Rochelle Bush from the Salem Chapel was one of today's speakers.
We're still trying to reckon with the painful past of slavery, African enslavement. So many of us here today are from the diaspora. So when I say we're recognizing Harriet Tubman and others such as Chloe Cooley and great ones like Richard Pierpoint, it's a representation of all of us who are from the diaspora. The involuntary one, for that matter, not the voluntary one, involuntary. Those who were put on board a slave ship and forced across the Atlantic Ocean. Black History Month in Canada stems from Black History Month in the United States. So at that time, we heard earlier from other speakers, a white male in particular, who said that Black people were not recognized, especially in the provincial legislation. And if that was the case, we know we weren't recognized in the federal legislation. So Black History Month has evolved, but when its early beginnings, it was just us. We had to celebrate ourselves in a form of self-empowerment and self-upliftment. So that's the reason why Black people started celebrating Black History Month.
The library and museum will once again host programming for Black History Month, but other groups are also stepping up.
There is just so much Black history here to be celebrated. Encourage folks to check out, get involved. As I mentioned this morning, we do have some vacancies on our anti-racism advisory committee. We'll be doing some posting around that. So I encourage folks who are looking to, you know, make positive change in St. Catharines to apply to be on that committee and let their voices be heard in a different way.
Details on Black History Month events can be found on the homepage of the city's website at stcatharines.ca. In Niagara, you're watching The Source on your TV.